between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. With Brock Heward and I'm Kate Scott. This is Jason Sanders on to handle the opening kick. And we're off and running from Lambeau. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Packers secure it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for our Packers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Jacob does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion. Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Play action, Fields. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. He's going to bring this down to their 35. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. All set to go now from the 35. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Now he's past the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Jets first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers.
Love with it on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers with a slim 2-point lead early. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Packers 10, Jets 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Western Michigan. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Allen on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Sending the tight end in motion left. Going to the ground again on first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
Right back to Allen. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Jets first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the keeper, here's Fields. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this is Savion Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Love from the gun.
46-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He is down to the 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
First and 10 now from the 30. Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Play fake, it's Love. Finds the in route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
that's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run, Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and Braylon Allen back out on offense again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down, New York.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Another throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jets, first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Complete out to the right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line. Second down.
15-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields.
Brings up second and 5.
On the move. Headed right. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets. First down. First
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Allen has the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Keeps away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun now for Love. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air with Love. That's Hill on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone on first. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 17.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Field throwing here. It's a screen play for Allen. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42. Throwing, it's Love. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. Love. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Jets take their first time out.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
He's back to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Dalton Kincaid. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills win it in overtime by 3. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And his workload hasn't been limited to the backfield. As you get a look at the NFL's best receiving backs this season, you can see he is right there in the top 5. Play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Love from the gun. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Love now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Love out of the shotgun.
At the 30-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Play action now. It's Fields. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Fields out of the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields to throw it. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love. Called in by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
They'll give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Thomas on the coverage.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. It's a big strike to Hill. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster known as that. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Jets 17.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here comes the New York offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's keeping it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
at the 32-yard line.
On the hands-off, Allen. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All set to go now from the 35. It's Allen again. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Packers pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what?
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Man in motion, headed right. This is Allen on second. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Jets. First down. A gain of 7. First down, New York.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Now Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets, 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Malachi Moore on the coverage.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his Love on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's good for the Packers.
Takes the handoff, now Love. On target to Musgrave. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Luke Musgrave. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Jets.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second and 3 now. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. This finds its target. That's Hill. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 46-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first and 10, it's Fields. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play, because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate. And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators. who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. That's 3 points, but you love the execution on third down especially.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Jacobs trying to run his way in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
41, Jets 24.
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jets offense now set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets out to begin another drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Fields looking to throw. Caught. That's Arian Smith. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets, first down.
We give it to Allen out of the shotgun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Love with it on first down. There's that man again. It's Hill. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20.
That's good for a Packers first down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it downs from 37.
That's another Packers first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Good tackle by Jarvis Brownlee. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On second down, Jacobs. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Good tackle by Jarvis Brownlee. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers nearing their 9th win of the season. Handoff here to Jacobs. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.